Hey there. Happy end of 2023, this crazy year that we call 2023. I hope that it's treating you well and you're looking ahead like I am. I wanted to take this opportunity to actually talk about the song that I'm going to be releasing in the first week of the new year. It's called Change Your Mind, and it was written back in October, and I've been working on it, tweaking it in the studio ever since. And the message of the song is really about deciding for yourself, first of all, that you're better than maybe you ever even previously thought of yourself, making a new decision about yourself that is more positive, ambitious, visionary. And then the other side of that coin is giving other people the opportunity to change their mind about you as well. Maybe they've said something to you, said something about you, judged you harshly, and it's also showing them that you're more than maybe what they previously thought of you. And I think that anytime there is new information, you have time to process something, you're entitled to make a new decision, to change your mind. And it can be a positive thing. And there is an example in my own life that I was inspired by as I was writing this song. And I love Colorado. I do not regret my decision to come here at all. But what I will say is that my vision for myself has completely transformed in the time that I've been here this year. It was a year-long process. And when I got here, I knew I was going to do something creative, but I hadn't really fleshed it out. I hadn't really thought it all the way through. And what I saw for myself was working from home every day, on the phone, making money. Maybe I would meet a love interest who would come over all the time, and we'd be booed up and they'd be loving on me, I'd be loving on them, be getting a lot of sex, right? That was what I had thought of. I was like, well, I'll just stay inside, I'll make my money, give some love, get some love, and it'll be all good. But really, what I decided, it was something that really began to take form as I traveled internationally, was a bigger vision for myself. A vision to try to have the most amount of impact that I possibly can. And so that's always kind of been my MO. Ever since I was in college, I wanted to try to position my voice maybe in a leadership way or maybe in a creative way. It started by joining all sorts of organizations like Toastmasters, Chamber of Commerce, practicing and giving speeches. Then I went into podcasting and I had a great time with that, but it turned out it wasn't exactly the route for me. And then I started songwriting, and I've always loved music. Anybody that knows me knows I'm always listening to music, I'm always singing. And again, I think it has the ability to save lives. And I decided that I have a talent in this space, and I have a voice, and I have a perspective that is something that I should feel free and even proud to put out into the world, right? And so that's really where I came from in my own change your mind experience, is like, you're more than just phone calls and sex, right? You're more than just your immediate desires and comfort. Really, I think in order to achieve anything great, I have to push myself outside of my comfort zone. And so that's what I've been working on. I would love to know what your change your mind experience is, what you've changed your mind about for yourself, for your life, for others this year. Those types of stories are really interesting to me. And the last thing I'll say about the content of the song is that I do touch on COVID inside of the song. And I think it's really important because a lot of us, I feel, were isolated during COVID. You know, we had the masks, we had everybody on the TV debating the vaccine, everybody was scared, places got shut down. And if you're anything like me, you might have been lonely during that time. And I know that I struggled to reintegrate back into the world after that happened. So I do touch on that. I think you got to look at the last few years, you got to look at past experiences in order to change your mind and able to come to a new conclusion. And so that was important for me to include in the song. And then finally, in regards to the song, I'll just say I had the opportunity to collaborate with two amazing other up and coming Colorado artists on this song. So I sing the two verses, I'm on the hook, but I have this amazing female artist named Danny Dubois who's singing with me, and her voice is just out of this world talented. Like, I swear she's like The Voice, American Idol type talented with the vocals. And she's actually coming out with a new band. And so I'm really excited to see what they're doing, what kind of new songs they put out. And then the other person is an artist named Black Ace. And he's been such a good friend to me. And we all got to do this in the studio. We're working on a music video as well that I've been filming different shots for off and on for the past 2 months. And that should also be out shortly after the song is released on January 5th. So I hope you guys like the song. I would love to hear what you've changed your mind about this year or what you plan to change your mind about in the coming year. And I can't wait to connect with you in the new one. Take care now.